Hey y'all, my name is Mark and this is my first YouTube video. I wanted to make this video for quite some time now. I was inspired by several people on YouTube to go ahead and make a video, or start making videos I should say, as a side gig. I'm currently unemployed. I'm retired Air Force. I've been a Department of Defense contractor for the last 18 years. And I'm currently unemployed, was laid off in May of this year. And in the job search, I've discovered that it's pretty rough out there right now. They're looking for a lot of unicorn people for some reason within the government, as contractors, I should say. So, I've been wanting to make a YouTube video, one in particular, this one, for quite some time. I was involved in a motorcycle wreck March of 2023, so it's been 19 months now. And I'm actually sitting right here at the location on a country highway here in northern Alabama, where my bike went down that night, and I went down into this ditch right here, which is probably more of a drop off, and it's about probably 50 feet or more down in there. The reason I can sit here and talk about this is because that night was a spiritual experience, and it was very life-changing for me. Just to give you the short details, it was a beautiful March Friday afternoon. I noticed it outside with my dogs, so I let them in early to feed them, and jumped on my street glide and went down to the lake to hang out with some friends for the afternoon, evening. It got late that night. Didn't expect a storm to blow in like it did, so I was on my way home, got caught in the storm, and was coming down this mountain or hill right here, and a deer jumped out in front of me. I laid the bike down and went down into the ditch, and I laid there for approximately 6.5 hours. So it was a little bit after midnight when I went down, and around 6:45 a.m. that next morning, Saturday morning, March 25th, a girl driving by that was going to a local community college to go to a class, a girl was driving by in her car, and for some reason I had made it back up to the road. I don't recall how, but once again, in future videos I will get to my spiritual experience that night. But anyway, several cars had passed by. I was laying on the side of the road, and she was the one that decided to stop. And thankfully she did, by the grace of God. And I will tell you, people, there's people out there that say that God doesn't love them and God doesn't or isn't present in their life. I can assure you, when you least expect it, God will be present. God will arrive. So thankfully she stopped, and I was taken to the primary hospital, about 30 something miles away from here. Spent several days in ICU, and then a week and a half in the hospital, and another week and a half, 2 weeks in rehab. And that was 19 months ago, like I said. So I made a promise to myself, if I ever started YouTube, that I would make this my testimony would be my first YouTube video. And so here I am. I'm here at the location, and it's on the side of a northern Alabama, they call them mountains. If you've been well traveled and you see these things, they're not really mountains. They're big hills. So anyway, I decided to come here today, do this video, inspired by several people on YouTube that said just do it. So I'm just doing it. So that's part of my testimony. In future videos, you will see the rest of my testimony. Real life testimonies in churches are hard to come by, y'all. Or I should say, hard to be allowed to do. I've been vetted 3 or 4 times now by different pastors, and for some reason or not, they won't let me come to their church and give my testimony. I have a best friend here in this area, and he got with his pastor, and I was allowed to come to a men's breakfast and give my testimony there. Why I wasn't allowed at a Sunday morning service or Sunday afternoon service or Wednesday evening, I don't know. But it's been hard to find a church that would allow me to come give my testimony. It's I grew up in and around churches. Mother was divorced a few times, and so churches, we were in and out of them sporadically. So I was saved when I was 10 years old, and I've been a Christian for many, many years, just not an active Christian like I am now. So I wanted this YouTube video to get out to people. One, to the the avid motorcycle rider. I've ridden for several decades. Never had a major incident. I've had a couple close calls, and 2, I wanted to reach out to people who are questioning their Christianity or questioning the presence of our Lord Jesus Christ. So I hope y'all will follow me. I hope you like this video, and if not, leave your comments down below. I'm new at this. I'm learning, and I look forward to any advice or comments that you all may leave. Again, I'm here by the grace of God. 19 months ago, things could have went a whole different direction, and I was actually posed the question that night. So I will get into that in future videos, and I really appreciate you people viewing this. I know how important your time is, and in today's day and age, people's time should be valued. So in saying all of this, in my first video, thank you for watching, and God bless you all.